Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with another Destiny 2 video, and today we are talking about the ban of Cruz, a four-time world's first champion from Clan Elysium. Now, if you don't have Twitter, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about, but Cruz essentially has a program on his PC. It's a mod for a RTS game called Total War Shogun 2. And apparently this mod just messes with the currency. It doesn't really break the game in any way. It's just to alleviate the archaic ways the currency works in this Total War Shogun game because it's a really old game. Whatever. Now, this program, mod, whatever it is, cannot affect anything in Destiny 2. At least as far as I know. I could be wrong about this, so I am going to leave an open mind to everything. Someone who maybe knows more about mods can tell me about all this. But, you know, I'm someone who, I have mods on my PC for Lethal Company. And, you know, they do nothing for Destiny 2. And granted, I don't play Destiny on my PC. I do occasionally, but most of the time I play on console. But it does, you know, I do wonder that if I were to leave the mod open, the mod source, which is Overwolf, I think, would it get me banned, or would that be a bannable offense for Destiny 2? Having mods open for a completely different game, mods that don't affect anything at all, like, that's weird to me. Now, the banning system is something that is just weird to me. You know, every week I see a tweet from Grenadier Jake talking about how manually reviewing players would be a great way to get people banned, because all the time you go on Trials Report, you go on Destiny, whatever, you see someone with like 10 KD and 100 flawlesses in one weekend, and you're like, that doesn't add up. Surely someone at Bungie could be manually going through these people and determining whether or not they're cheating, which in some cases it's blatantly obvious. Some cases, you know, people are more intelligent with their cheats. They maybe turn them off depending on who they're playing, or turn them on for one round and then turn them back off. But again, you never know in some cases. But again, like, there are people who just don't care. You know, they know that they can just go make another account and or, you know, use a VPN to hide their IP, so even if they get IP banned, you know, maybe they can find a loophole around that. It's incredible to me how big of an issue this has become, especially when you lay off your security team. Like, it's surprising to me that they were able to even do a manual review after Cruz had appealed his ban, and, you know, this is something that should concern everyone. Because, you know, as much as I hate this mentality from a certain group of people, you know, if they're going to go for someone who is a four-time world champion and part of a very famous Destiny 2 clan, then what does that mean for average Joe Schmo, who, again, just happens to leave a random mod for, like, Minecraft running on their PC, and they get permabanned from D2? You know, personally, it has me scared, because if that were to happen to me, I have thousands of hours and probably thousands of dollars poured into my account at this point, because I've been playing the game for 10 years. So yeah, that's a lot of investment, not just my money, but my time. And to have all that just gone would be devastating. So, you know, as much as I don't know anything about these types of mods, I'm just going to go out here on a limb and say that this was unjustified. If what Cruz is saying is true, again, I don't know him, so I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to say what he's saying is true, because I don't know the guy. But, I mean, like, if we're being honest, why would a four-time world's first champ cheat just randomly one day outside of a world's first race? Why would they even bother? They have done one of the pinnacle achievements in Destiny, and that is beating a raid before anyone else. That is he's done it 3 times in a row with some of the best PvE players in the game. like, why would they even bother at that point? It would be like Grenader Jake cheating in control, regular control. Why would he do that? Why wouldn't he cheat in trials? Because regular control, who cares? Who cares? Like, let's be honest. It doesn't make sense from a practical standpoint, like, at all. So, hopefully the court of public opinion will win on this. If, again, I do think this is unjustified. So, you know, whether or not the court of public opinion will, in fact, help to get this reversed, you know, we'll have to see. Bungie usually doesn't reverse their decisions on this, but I think they should take a closer look. And this is not the kind of publicity you want right before the final shape. You don't want this. And not just that, but this guy is loyal enough to have done 4 Worlds First races. More than that. I mean, he's only won 4, but he's probably done more than that. So, not only that, you're taking away a loyal customer from a business perspective. And I know that's kind of a crueler, less cold. That's a cold way to look at it, but it's true. You know, he's probably spent his money on Final Shape already, or he's going to, and you're losing out on that. And not only to mention that, other people are going to see this and be like, wow, this is absurd. I use this same mod. I'm not going to play Destiny because I'm just going to get banned. You know, it's that kind of thought process. So please, Bungie, I hope you do more than just take one look at this. You know, you could always give him a second chance, and if that mod is running again, you know, then maybe it's a permaban or whatever. But again, like, if the mod doesn't do anything, who cares? Who cares? Like, you can review his stats and you can do all of that and be like, okay, was there anything out of the ordinary? And it really just seems like they didn't do that. They just, like, see this debugging memory thing. They see this mod and they're like, oop, see you later, ban. Whereas, you know, you can go on third-party websites again and see these players with insane KDs and nothing happens to them for weeks on end. And you're like, who at Bungie is doing the work that is needed to avoid cheaters being this blatant? And the answer is the people who are banning this guy for using a mod that seemingly has nothing to do with Destiny 2. So, let me know what your thoughts are below. If you know more about mods, again, I'm very much a novice in this regard. Tell me what you personally think. Again, be respectful to devs because they have nothing to do with this. This is all on upper management for firing most of the security team and obviously doing a poor job of managing that part of the team because, again, the department is non-existent, right? It's clear that they don't have the resources they need to be able to ban people in the way that they need to, or do it correctly in the first place. So that sucks, obviously. Anyways, like if you enjoyed, comment again down below what your thoughts are, subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can do that. It's free, it helps me out a lot, as I said previously. But as always, just being here and trying to sort through this madness that is Destiny 2 and Bungie. Well, it's what I live for. Not really. Help me. See you in the next one.